until this one. But buddy, what are you doing? Trying to shoot a video. Trying to be a pacifist here, but huh? Get out of here, scamp. Oops. Well, hello and welcome back. Somebody asked if I could do a flip-flop data gate. And I don't really know what that is yet. So instead, I'm going to do an SR Set-Reset gate for you. A little bit of backstory before we begin, and then I'll break this up into chapters. Currently I'm making explosives here. And I'm also making fabric here. See all the bark boys. Anyways, I'm making fabric here. Got my loom. And I also have the explosives being made here. So the explosive train was just going from here. Alright, so we'll follow it this way. From here up to here. To here, where I'm making the boomy sparks. And then it goes from, oh man, this is so confusing. I wish we had color one. So it goes from here to, wow, this is really tough. I'm gonna have to cut this part out. Okay, my train takes the explosives from here to here, where I am making the boomy sparks, and then down to here. I know it's hard to see because the train tracks aren't colored, which would be very nice. And it goes from here down to here, over here, over here, to here. So back again. I might just deal with that later. Either way, explosives here are being made and they're being delivered over here. This is just a train stop. For what? Oh, it's because that's where I was picking up the other. I see. That's where I was making shards. Okay, everything's making a lot more sense now. So anyways, I would stop here, pick up explosives, and we would go all the way over here via train. The train would come over here and drop off the explosives. So I was thinking, I just redid this so that I make a rocky spark here and a rocky spark here. So make a rocky spark here, rocky spark there. That's 2 rocky sparks. And they're being brought over to here, where I'm making the boomy spark, which is why I need explosives. And here, the puffy sparks, which is why I need a fabric. So I was wondering, maybe I could just do another train station stop on here. Oh wait, I'm already using that for the ether shards, so that won't work. So I was thinking, since we're going here and the production isn't that heavy yet, and it probably won't be, I think I'm nearing the end of the game. I've been to the, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think I'm nearing the end of the game. So what I want to do is set this to a 50-50 fabric explosives, and then have 2 different zip lines that go from here and one over there. I'll probably show you what that would look like. Oops. Yeah. Go from here. Ooh, yeah, here. What? Rude. Yep. To right there. And, yeah. Why not? Unless I can do it right there and then set like this. I don't know. Something like that. So I'll have the fabric come here. There's just no room to do 2 different ones. I could do a different train just for fabric. But that is not what I decided to do. I decided that you guys like seeing the logic gates explained, so I am going to try and do it with this one. It is a very complex situation. So I'm going to explain to you what I want, and then I'm going to try and do it. Yeah. So this was my train station that was just bringing in explosives right here. We were picking up shards somewhere along the line. So right there we're picking up shards, and I'm assuming I'm using the shards over here. Or maybe I just meant to use them for something later. I don't remember. But that's not the point of the video at the moment. So I was thinking you can see my explosives here and here. And I was thinking a train car can only hold 120. I'm going to have to empty this before I do it. Did I do that right? 60, yep, 60, 60. So 120. So what we had it previously, and I haven't taken this apart, is that we had it leave when it was equal to 120 items. That means it's full. I didn't want to do loading signal here because what if this was empty, then it would never leave because it's never fully loaded. Hope that makes sense. So my plan is to put in some blockers here and some tiny gates so that when we... Alright, so step one here, I'm going to set up these loading gates, these tiny ones, to accept only 60 and then use the blockers to stop them from getting any more. Yeah, you come here. You go away. So the plan would be, once these hit 60 on each side, I kind of want this to be a little closer just for my own dreams. Maybe right there, yeah. Perfect. And a blocker here. Yeah, I like that idea. Blocker here. Right. Yes, I think that would work. Okay. So once those hit 60, and we can tell by doing a capacitor capacity checker, right? Capacity sensor. And I'll do this one over here. And then, oops. Got to make sure he's looking at the thing. I want to do you over here. Right? Nope. Wrong. Okay, now we'll put these, wire them up, wire you guys up, set these to say 60 items each, and then 60 items each. Oy, yoy, 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 yoy. Not the best clicker on the planet. Okay, so let's test this puppy out. Once this guy has given me 60 items each, he's on the explosive side. Yes. And yes. Oh no, wrong one. Okay. 3. Yeah. Okay. So then I would have a guy over here. Some of you may already figure out what's wrong with what I'm about to do. So now I have this guy over here. And he starts unloading. Oh no. So this is bad news. If the blockers are down, the feeder will keep giving us explosives, and our holly on the inside will keep taking them. So we'll end up with way more than 60. Okay, so how do we stop that? Here's what I want to do. I think there's only be 20 left here. 1, 2. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Blockers are up. I'm not sure. Oh, he is lit. Okay. So I would have a guy just so, because what if he's sitting here constantly unloading this? And every time he comes up, it gets unloaded. So we have to stop that too. So I think, and I like this idea, put a blocker right here. If you've seen any of my previous videos, the logic gate's not blocking him from the source would be a smart idea too.
So what I'm trying to do here is set up internal blockers so that the Holly Spark will move items from the smaller crates while the blockers on the outside are prohibiting the Holly Sparks from bringing in new items. That way we keep our 60 of each and our max 120.
Let's check it out. You're a plug, you're a plug. And then we want an and. So we can say, right? Yeah, that looks pretty. Okay. Not. Right. Yes. Oop. Did I mess that up? I did mess that up. Yeah. So when those are blocked, he can start going. Then we run into this problem. So now he can load, but he can't move. He can't unload. Man, so he'll just constantly be going back and forth. Oh boy. So I think you see where the set reset comes. We need something that when these are loaded up and it's 60, we need these to stay up while these are being unloaded and until the train leaves. I put this here because I always like to have a quick loader, just 2 squares, just so he loads as quick as possible, because this can take as long as the loop. This loading into this can take as long as we want because it's got to do this whole train loop. So we need something called the Set-Reset Latch. And we need, not you. All right, we need the Set-Reset Latch, a complex logic gate. The main input sets the outputs and stops them from changing. That sounds like what we want, right? The reset input resets the current setting. So, what do we want? These guys to stay up. I know I didn't match energy on that one, but it's what we want. So what I would do here is I like my NOT gate. I like that a lot. What if I put in a set reset? This will go, let's say, this will go to, I think I like that idea, actually. Yeah, okay. This will go over here. Oy, I just realized the problem. And then this one, I need this reset sensor to be, okay. Let's take out U2. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's move you to there so we can get rid of all that. Okay. Take out this wire so I can rethink it. Hey, boys? All right, so let's start over. We know we need those components, and we know we need that at some point. Sorry, this wire on my headphone is driving me nuts. Okay, so we need this to... Aha. That's what I want. You gone, friend. Get out of my life. I don't need you anymore. Oh, man. Okay, so we want a set reset latch, right? And we want the input, the normal input, to be the sensor. Yes. I like that a lot. Okay, we want that to be the sensor. How do we get there? The nice thing about these wires going underground is All right, so we'll take our capacity sensor and let's kick it out here. And he can go all the way to this. Perfection. That's exactly what we want to see. And then on this side, we're going to want to put in a set reset gate here so that we can get the same thing. But I think this might pose a problem. Yes. Because then how do I get the plug over there? Okay. We might have to use wireless sensors on this one. I'm going to go with this configuration. Uh-huh. Yep, okay. And then we'll move this guy. Ha ha ha. Perfection. All right. So stick with me here. This is very complex. Very annoying. As you can see, we have both of our capacity sensors, which are set to 60, set to our regular input. Geez, where's that line? Our regular inputs here. Now the reset inputs will be set to the capacity sensor once we see the train's gone. Right now, I need to get these gates wired back up, the inner gates wired back up. Oh wait, first off, I should get the blockers wired up. Yes. Hemming and hawing. Maybe I don't need to do that way. I can just do this. Right? Ugh, don't go that way. There we go. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Okay. So we want our normal output to be... Where my Z at? There it is. We want our normal input to be the capacity sensor, our normal outputs to be at the outer blockers.
Just like we were saying before, when the external blockers are up, we want the internal blockers to be down. When the external blockers are down, we want the internal blockers to be up.
Both of these ands. Uh-oh, autosave, you're the worst. I understand you, but you're the worst. And gate. Okay, we want these ands. Oh man, I'm gonna need a wireless signal for that one, won't I? Yes. Yes, I will need a wireless signal. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. When these gates are on, right there and right there, which I can't really do because I'm gonna have to go. So we're gonna have to use a wireless gate. Wireless sender, yes. Nope. This guy goes here. Yeah, I like that idea. A wireless sender, and this is a wireless receiver. Okay.
You need to ensure that the wireless signal sender has the same item in its identification slot as the wireless signal receiver. They both need to have the same matching item.
This just don't mix up your signals. I don't know what their range is. Does it say anything on their range? No. Maybe there is no range. That'll be fun to test out. That'd be really fun. That'd be awesome. Hey, we need more sparks halfway around the map. Oh my god. What if that's possible?
So what if you had a mantis stag antler in a wireless signal sender sending signals all the way across the map to a wireless signal receiver with a stag antler in it so that they're both the same and you could do crazy commands to each other all the way across the map. That's awesome.
So that when these are up, these are not up, and when these are not up, we want these to be up. Did I just say the same thing? When these are not up, we want these to be up, and when these are down, we want these to be up. When these are up, these are down. When these are down, these are up. Hopefully you can figure it out, dear watcher. Uh-oh. I know what I just did. I was too far reaching. Give me that. Right? Yeah. Here's why. That's how it should go. So now he can unload. Perfection. Alright. So what is going to reset this? So we have these, and if I'm not mistaken, those will stay up. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. They're staying up. That's beautiful. So now we need to use our reset inputs. So these are our reset inputs, and for that I'm going to transmit that wirelessly from here because I really don't think there's any way we can... Is there any way? Ugh, if we go all the way around, but wireless is way quicker. Let's do that. Let's do it, man. Okay. Oh, gotta signify with something dumb. Yeah, that's pretty. Let's do that. Then what about you, my dear? Let's put in a receiver over here, and doesn't really matter where. Oops, I forgot to give it a thing. Just for testing purposes, I'm gonna move it over here because I don't want to have to deal with the real world yet. I hope you'll forgive me one day. Yeah. Capacity sensor. Okay. Now I'm going to throw one of these Holly guys in there and test it out. So, oh, I never set this to 120 items. This will signify the train being loaded because the train cart, once again, train cart over here. If it was full, only 120 items. So, I'm going to enlist the help of my dear friend, Mr. Holly. So everything looks great here. Here's what we think happened. Will happen. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do it again after this, so give me 1 second. Bear with me. Alright, Mr. Holly. Do your thing. Okay. So that's no longer on. That's no longer on because they're being emptied out. And this could be working out pretty well. Alright, last ones, guys. So if it hits 120, that's the train leaving the station. Uh-oh. Why aren't you receiving signal, my man? Oh no. That's why. Huh? And now they can reload it. Isn't that awesome? Who's ready for some real world examples, huh? Hook it up and hook it up. All right. So here we see our explosives hauling spark is going pretty quickly. It's half of what we need, and now he's blocked. And he's blocked. This is awesome. This is a real world example for you guys. So he's still under the 60 item limit, which is what we need right there. So he can't load anymore until this one. But, buddy, what are you doing? Trying to shoot a video. Trying to be a pacifist here, but... Huh? Get out of here, scamp. Well, I figured I figured everyone wants to see what the final product looks like and what it looks like in the quote, real world, end quote. So this is it. The train is left. We're in the middle of the cycle right now. The exit crate is loaded up with 60 explosives, 40 fabric, and our Holly boys already getting ready to unload. Here comes our empty train. And right now this is waiting to be load it up with 120 items, and once it is, it'll send a signal from this wireless signal sender to this wireless signal receiver, which you just saw, and that resets everything. And now it begins to load this capacity sensor, and we'll mirror image on this side. This capacity sensor is looking for 60 items each, and it just filled up of 60 explosives, and this has 20 in it, and now it has 40 in it, and they're both waiting to have 60 items each. Once it hits that, this capacity sensor sends from its normal output into the Set-Reset Latch normal input. And the Set-Reset Latch normal output goes from the normal output to the normal input of the blocker. And we have a break in it, which is easier to see right here on the fabric side, that there's no crazy signals going on here. There's nothing going on. They're just all connected to one, so that when this is activated, having a positive signal, and both of these, and this side over here is also sending a positive signal, saying that they've activated the blocker. This is to not be activated when it's getting a positive signal. Right here with this not gate. So it is not activated right now because this is receiving a positive signal. And so we started the cycle all over again. 40 explosives in the crate, 20 in the holly spark, 60 fabric in the crate, and we wait for the train. Let's see where the train is. Train's coming back. So we'll see it in action. Now, one thing you might be asking yourself is what happens if there's a bottleneck where it's going? What will happen with the rest of the material? So basically what I'm asking is what happens when the train gets to the other side and both crates are full up? What do you do then? Because won't the train just come back, or won't the train be there forever? I solved that using a recycler, a compressor. I just want you to see this come back empty. And if it doesn't come back empty, boy, do I have a new problem to solve. Huzzah! So this all starts all over again. Empty it. Oops. And then once he gets done, he's going to get bam. 120 there. Sends a signal here. Resets these. So this goes down. And you might want to see what's going on here with the ether sparks or ether shards. You can see him unloading there. And this is just on a timer, I think. Because I don't care what happens here. There's no fancy logic. And now it goes. So now let's go see where we're using these. The explosives and fabric. Here you are. So it looks like we're bottlenecked on the explosives. I'll just put that in there. 160, so it'll only unload 40, and this one is open, so it'll unload the full 60. Almost here. Alright, and this train car has all 120. Bam! So it can't go in here because it has a filter. Well, that one can. Fabric can't go in here. Oh no! Still good. Yeah, I'm okay with it. There's no broken logic there. And now we just have to wait for this to go down enough that he can dump all 20 in it. And if it was still sitting there waiting, we'd still be okay, because it can't leave until this is under 1%, which means 0, you know. So it seems like everything's working out perfectly. I like it. So I just wanted to end the video with saying I hope this was easy to understand. If there was anything you didn't understand, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer in the comments, or I'll make a new video. Is there anything else that you guys want to see? I would be happy to do it. This was a lot of fun. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but the problem arose, and it actually worked out pretty well, I think. So, yep. Please, if you liked this video, if you like any of the videos I did, leave a comment saying why, maybe, perchance. But more importantly, hit the like and or subscribe button. I like both. Tells me you guys are liking what I see. That's cool. So let me know. Thanks. Have a good day.